What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Populous The Beginning Quarantine Tournament. We are back with game number 2 between Mammoth 1661 Tass and Adam Johnson OP, aka Nisi. Now, of course, game number 1 saw an exciting victory for Nisi in a very bloody and high impact trading match on Pressure Point. So now we're back on Face Off, and playing as red we have Nisi, and playing as yellow we have Mammoth. Converts are good for both tribes, and they're trading a little bit in the middle. Now, of course, Nisi's actually conceding the middle to go back and convert the rear of his base, whilst Mammy has chosen to stay on top. He does not want those extra wildies. He'd rather hold the middle and take some more of these wildies instead. Mammy is rushing a tower. He really wants to hold this middle against Nisi. He's finding even more value converts. Really good stuff. He's getting a lot of braves out of this, but he needs to be careful if he's leaving the mid, because it gives Nisi an opportunity to come right back. Of course, we've seen securing the mid can be hard to deal with, but not impossible, because of course on his path to this round 2, Mammoth did in fact take out Phoenix on this map, and he did it in a phenomenal fashion after stealing the mid away from him. Now Mammoth is making the approach up the hill. He needs to be careful. Nisi's in that tower. Nisi will be watching. Nisi will be watching. Nisi is not watching. Never mind me. And that just ends any form of pressure that Nisi has on the hill. Got a good amount of towers going down. People are working. People are building. The bases are going up. Very little shenanigans going on. Nisi has not gone for the warrior hut as quickly as Mammoth did. Here comes Nisi once again. He's pushing up the hill. Mammoth's ducked into the tower. It's a great way to hold the hill. Very hard to lose a blast fight when you're inside a tower. Nisi's shaman is very hard to kill. She is still alive. 5 blasts later and Nisi's still just wandering around. So, having another look at the bases, Nisi's built up pretty quickly. Hasn't got a warrior hut at all yet, unless this is the plan for one. But neither has Mammy. Of course, the last time we saw Mammy play on this map, he was a big fan of the early warrior hut, and a nice trick out of Nisi. Saved himself from the drink. But Mammy leaves the safety of his tower and tries to get a sneaky snipe with that light, but he just doesn't get it. He's on the wrong side of Nisi now. Nisi can get into his base, or just kill him, or do both. And on his way back to the tower, Nisi gives him a friendly little nudge off the cliff, and he goes down. There's the warrior hut for Mammoth. And this is just another hut for Nisi. No warrior hut as of yet. Nisi's sending his fire warriors up to the middle, putting pressure onto these huts. Could do with taking out this guard tower as well, just removing it one wood stage of health so it can't be used again. Mammy was very hard to beat in a blast match when he was in that tower. Now that he's outside of it, much easier. The blast pushes Nisi further into the base, and that's not what you want to do against a player of Nisi's caliber, who gets the EQ off before he dies. The damage is good. He gets 2 huts for his troubles, sinking 1, and this one was just in the throes of being built, so it goes down as well. These 2 huts take fire damage, and they'll be out of action for a while. But the warrior hut's up for Mammy, and we've seen him do great things with his warrior control. It's no warriors at all from Nisi. But the brigade of fire warriors, it's all he needs. Mammy tries to push up the hill. Fire warriors say no thank you and take him out. He's got his own fire warriors to clean up. They need to be on this hill. They need to stop Nisi getting up this hill. If he can pull off the same, it'll work out great for Mammy and help him with some much needed breathing room. Here we go. Nisi does get in. He does get up the hill, just in time for Mammy to respawn. The lightning is not good. He tries to aim it and he doesn't predict it. Nisi doesn't even try to dodge. And the blasts go off and Mammy is aiming. He's not clicking on Nisi, and what a blast from Nisi to finish him off. It's not looking good for Mammy, as Nisi's going to get in with another earthquake, no doubt. And deal even more damage. Brave's just dismantled this hut. And Nisi's starting to build towers, as well as huts, to secure the middle for himself and take it from Mammy. Things were looking good, but after a couple of lost blast fights, which were just down to bad aiming, and look at that. Mammy immediately redeems himself with 2 beautiful blasts, sending Nisi into the water, and the mid is once again at least contested territory. He's taken a lot of damage from those 2 EQs, but we've seen Mammy bring it back before. Can he do it again against Populous's Nisi? Well, that's a strong start, winning the fist fight with the Brave. This is a fire warrior hut that Nisi was building on this high ground. And 5 blasts can take a building out, and Mammy wastes no time blasting that down, not even giving it the opportunity to apply pressure. Mammy has got some warriors trained, but he needs to start sending them forward if he's going to use them. Otherwise, that warrior hut may as well be a hut with how much damage he's taken. He's got Braves taking out these guard towers. He's just slowly removing Nisi's control. The fire warriors are good. The blast is direct. Nisi does the trick, but it doesn't matter. He goes down anyway. Mammy's probably been charging lights, so I don't know if he has an EQ to counter-attack with, but this at least gives him some middle pressure. He repairs he builds a brand new guard tower. And he's finally got some control over this game. Nisi respawns. He's looking to immediately start expanding to the side. But this gives Mammy a window into his base if Mammy wants it. Does Mammy have any mana? Does he have any spells to take advantage of this? The EQ is good. It gets 3 hurts. Breaks another 3. That's a lot of damage. Nisi's got the land bridge off. And his side is now under threat. But that is a good amount of damage from Mammy. If he can hold it down, he'll be fine. Does he see this attack coming though? Let's have a look. What does his shaman do? She's not moving. This hurts upgrading at the worst possible time. There was a fire warrior inside, but Nisi completes the side. Mammy's stuck at the front. He's trying to make his way back. He didn't see it quick enough. He didn't commit to coming back quick enough. The tornado is good. The land bridge is going to flatten this down so that he can walk across it easily. Warriors are coming. Fire warriors are coming. Braves are coming. The lightning misses and Nisi gets off 2 more earthquakes. And again, the blasts just don't find their targets. That is a lot of damage from Nisi. But somehow the red shaman went down. I didn't even see it. Mammy's going for the counter-attack. Nisi's now exposed on this angle, and he's got warriors as well. So he can do some pop damage with those warriors. But it's not looking good with the huts that Mammy has remaining. The ghost army goes down to distract some of the braves, and check for fire warriors hiding in huts. Nisi gathers his pop, and Mammy gets down his first EQ. Nisi land bridges to try and save the huts, and he does it. Only lava damage to 5 huts. That's a lot of lava damage. 2 of the huts go down. But it's just not enough. Nisi's bringing the population with him to attack now. It's either to attack or to build. It's to build. Never mind. And although Mammy holds this mid, it doesn't matter if you don't hold this side. He was building a guard tower, but it's not going to be up in time. Nisi's casting yet another land bridge to make the access even easier. Another earthquake from Nisi. Good blast from Mammy. And good follow-up blast from Mammy. But Nisi's still alive. He doesn't die. And the revenge blast from Nisi takes Mammy out. This could be it for the task player. Another EQ goes down. Mammy's hemorrhaging huts at the moment. He just doesn't have the space. All his ground is damaged. The ground from the first EQ hasn't even healed yet. Imp Boy, one of the other spectators, calling a very premature GG. It's not. It is over, but these spectators shouldn't be the first people to say that. Because that does not make the players feel very good. Gets a good shove on Nisi into the water, and another hut goes down. Mammy's rocking an impressive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 huts and a broken fire warrior hut. But he still has security over mid, and this is good. He's using mid to build extra huts because his own base is damaged, and he can squeeze a couple of huts up here. I don't know if it's enough, but it's a good idea. No. Fighting off a yawn. My sincerest apologies. But Mammy really needs to finish this tower. Nisi's now just going to take the mid from him. Nisi recognises the strength of this position, the weakness that Mammy has at the moment. Mammy was predicting another attack on the side, and now Nisi can just clean up mid, take it for his own once again, deny Mammy any hopes of coming back into this game with his middle control. All those fire warriors mean nothing to Nisi as he blasts them all down. And his braves are just tearing down huts left, right and centre. Huts going down, guard towers are going down. It's looking like all she wrote for Mammy. Good blast, but Nisi just lands slightly further up the hill, which gives him a range advantage. Another blast. The blasts are decent, but they need to be chained into something. Nisi's not going to die when you're blasting like that, and you haven't got the mana to waste. Another EQ. The ground has only just healed and an EQ goes down, but the lightning is good. Now Mammy has to clean up these fire warriors. And he's not. They're pushing him back. He's even got the mana to blast. There is the blast. He misses the fire warriors. That could cost him dearly. No, he does get them. There's only one left. Nisi's kiting him backwards. Impressive micromanagement skills of a single fire warrior. He is dead. He's got nothing better to do. Mammy's got no blast. He's trying to beat this fire warrior in a fist fight. He finally gets the blast just in time. Nisi's alive again. What's his attack angle? Nisi's going straight up mid with fire warriors. He can spell the end of this game. And the end of this series, potentially, for Mammy, who has played some phenomenal games up to this point. Of course, there is a loser's bracket, so it won't be the end of the tournament for Mammy, just the winner's side. He'll have another chance at retribution when he plays off against his opponent in the losers. Another blast. Oh, the proximity damage is enough to take out Mammy. His HP was that low. Shaman is dead. Huts on their last life. It is GG, well played from Mammoth's invoice saying he did well, which is absolutely true. The trading was exciting, the pressure was fun. Of course, there's no feeling bad about losing to Nisi. He is the #1 rated player at the moment. And in a dominant game against Pantacle, and now a dominant game against the TAS player, he is showing why. Nisi's mana is so good now, he's blasting downtown huts. He does not care. It is the end. Here we are. Nisi's charging in. Nisi's toying with him now. Oh, and he goes airborne. Right into the water. One lonely brave makes a stand. And another one spawns just in time. Keeping Mammy's dreams alive? Just kidding. That is the end of Game 2. That is the end of the series with Nisi, or Adam Johnson OP, being the victor.